Hey guys, TommyBoy601, and today I wanted to talk about Battlefront 2 and the massive controversy that is currently going on in the community, the economy and progression in the game, and kind of my thoughts on it, so stay tuned. So if you visited the Battlefront 2 Reddit in the past, say, 24 hours, it may kind of remind you of this. Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. The majority of the posts are kind of making it seem like the world is coming down on fire. And to be fair, there are some pretty valid posts, some pretty valid feelings about it. It all kind of started with a post regarding the progression and how long it's going to take to unlock hero characters in the game. So if you didn't know, some hero characters are locked at the beginning and they have varying values that you need to earn in order to unlock them, whether that be 20, 40, or 60,000 credits in order to unlock them. And if you play the game, you don't do any challenges, but if you just straight play the game, it could take you 40 hours to unlock a single character. And you're like, well, Tommy, that doesn't seem that bad. Maybe if you just played better, you would be able to unlock it quicker. Well, it turns out credits and thereby progression in this game is not awarded based on skill or points earned in a game, but instead has a direct correlation to how long the match was played. So no matter how well or how good or bad you do in a match, you get the same amount of credits from the person at the bottom of the scoreboard to at the top of the scoreboard. That means that player skill kind of goes out the window when you're talking about progression in this game. Some basic rudimentary numbers for you to get in your head. These were provided by the Hotter Potato user on Reddit. But the average Galactic Assault match, which is the main game mode in this game, lasts around 11 minutes, 9 seconds, and you get an average credits of 275 credits, which means your average credits per minute is 25.04. When you do the math on that, the average trooper crate, which is the main kind of loot crate you would probably be wanting to buy, which contains unlocks for all of the main classes, the classes that you're going to play the most, is 4,000 credits, which equates out to 159 minutes or almost 3 hours of gameplay to roll a new trooper crate. And if you want to look into getting a hero, if you went for a 60,000 credit hero, that's going to be 2,395 minutes or just around 40 hours of gameplay. And this is kind of crazy. If you want to progress in the game at all, you do need to buy crates, because that is the progression system. Certain things are locked behind the fact of how many cards you have for a class. So the whole point of the game is to earn the credits to buy the crates. And if you decided, you know what, maybe I want to unlock a certain hero, and you didn't progress your hero, your regular characters at all, but instead you wanted to save it for a hero, well, it's gonna take you 40 hours of gameplay, which is kind of insane. Now, there are challenges in the game, and those add up to about 32,000 credits, which still isn't that much. It is enough to buy one or two of the heroes, but not any of the marquee characters. So what are the sides to this thing? Well, one, and the prevailing theory, is this is EA's way of making you want to pay for their microtransactions, for making you want to pay, to make you pay for crates, to get you to unlock things, to progress your character further, and to spend real world money. Because remember, this game doesn't have a season pass. It is going to be basically all of their secondary revenue is going to be off of these loot crates. So maybe someone at EA might have taken it a little too far as the tuning for the economy goes. Now, the EA community team did put out a statement, which I want to read about this. They said, the intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. As for cost, we selected initial values based upon data from the open beta and other adjustments made to milestone rewards before launch. Among other things, we're looking at an average per player credit earn rates on a daily basis, and we'll be making constant adjustments to ensure that players have challenges that are compelling, rewarding, and of course attainable via gameplay. We appreciate the candid feedback and the passion the community has put forth around the current topics here on Reddit, our forums, and across numerous social media outlets. Our team will continue to make changes and monitor community feedback and update everyone as soon and as often as we can. Well, yay. Look at them. They're providing some feedback. I, for one, don't know if that really is true. We'll have to wait down the line to see if they come out and do fix these problems. And I do have a feeling that they may actually adjust the game, hopefully by launch or maybe in a couple of weeks after. The economy does seem a little messed up. Now, in the initial hours of the game, my earn rate seems to be quite a bit above what has been reported in those averages. That might just be because I am earning those early challenges that do give a decent amount of credit, so I am able to purchase new crates, or maybe I'm having enough fun where the time is flying by. That is the one really crazy thing about all this. They made a really good game. I am having a blast with this game, and this economy, while it sucks, isn't making me want to step away from it yet, but it definitely will. Something to note is the initial characters that they give you unlocked are all pretty good, and they cover all of the basic archetypes you'd want from the hero characters, where the locked ones, most of them, like the two most expensive is Darth Vader and Luke, each are 60,000. But I for one am not a huge fan of the melee, of the lightsaber, of the force wielding kind of players, and I know a lot of people are. That's just not my cup of tea, so I may save them for the end even. Now, here's a clip of me being terrible with Yoda, but, you know, like I said, melee characters aren't my cup of tea. I prefer the blaster characters, and enough of them are unlocked already to where I don't feel the need yet to grind out for these other hero characters, and maybe that's just the personal... That's just the way this game is designed, is that you can go in and choose which way you want to progress, whether that is to kind of become the best of one sort of kind of character or to deep dive and try to get a certain hero, but it's kind of all up to you. So what would my fix be for this? Well, if they wanted to leave the unlock prices the same, I think they need to go back to the old system of rewarding credits, and that's based on score. In the old Battlefront, basically you got 10% of whatever your score was in credits. That meant the better players got more credits, the worst players got a little bit less credits, or they could do some sort of hybrid system where you do get some based on playtime, but then the better players do get something nice, because it doesn't feel rewarding as a player to go out there to play the objective, to score all those points, and then at the end of the day get paid the same amount as the guy next to you. You know, it just doesn't feel right, and it doesn't feel as rewarding. That said, like I said, I'm still having a ton of fun with Battlefront 2, and it kind of has put me in a weird position with this game, because it's a ton of fun. The mechanics of the game, I am constantly smiling while playing it. It's just the back end. It's kind of a mess. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm thinking about this whole Battlefront 2 controversy kind of thing. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. My name is TommyBoy601. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.